Hello Internet, it is time to hear Calcite yapping. Exactly. Hi everyone. We are gonna play 2 more story. Maybe at some point also a bit more IS. I'll see how I feel. I want to win. I'm bad at video games. And I feel like, honestly, since there's not really event stages I need to farm with my stamina, it is like prime opportunity to just spend my stamina also on actually kinda just doing story. It's also new annihilation mode. It's neat. We'll check that out some other time though, probably. Oh no, now I'm caught in menus. Yeah, it is time for why stopped immediately before a cutscene. That's how all my story streams always start, huh? Unknown time, unknown place, unknown people. You're not going to draw the curtains? The class has already been broken. Doing that would just be lying to myself. Just game audio. I don't look at my screen. No, the game audio should be kinda up there. Just quiet cutscene, okay. The class doesn't matter. That Chen is safe does matter. She's skilled, not like her father or her mother. I'm not sure that's the right words. Yes, nothing like her. Beneath my feet is already another river of lights. Langman has already returned to normal, but I still don't know what will happen next. Alone, Chen Huichi cannot stop this disaster. What's Islands is with her? He will find her. Bitte, can no longer hold back the conservatives. For so many years, he has tried to suppress the Great Lords, but he has not been able to completely defeat them. Only weaken them. After the Great Rebellion, a harsh blow was dealt to the generals of the various armies and the old nobles behind them. The status and wealth will be absorbed by the State Council one by one. But I'm afraid that... Afraid of what? What if Witte is lying? What if this whole situation was plotted by Witte and the Emperor? What if the young Emperor planned all of this? Our enemies have always lurked in the shadows, but we've always had to stand before the provider's spotlight. We are already deeper into the shadows than most others. It's not enough. Just like back then. If he was in this situation, he'd burrow deeper. You're not Kashtri. Kashtri would not have been able to make Langman what it is today. It's just that, if Tal really was taught by Kashtri. Doctor from Woods Island. You think she's lying? I'm not sure. There aren't many people like that who don't lie. Woods Island is good at hiding itself. They've been weakness before us, and we're not really any secrets. We have some technical advantages, I would say. But I would rather believe that Kashtri shaped the current Tallulah. We can't afford the terrible consequences of underestimating the enemy. Because of that, I can't let Chen Huichi do this alone. Kashtri has all the cards in his hand. Even if he's dead, his vision may yet come to pass to his eye. None of this could be what he wanted. The scout team reported some of the infected who left Langman were moving in the direction of the core city. The core city must stop for a period of time, during which they receive these infected refugees. Even if Tallulah bared her vicious fangs at Ursus, she will not betray Union in front of everyone. This is the best opportunity. I will bring the Shadow Guard. You? They've already done too much for me. I promised that I'd never ask them to dirty their hands, only to break that promise again and again. And now, I would ask them to die for Langman? If so, I will be with them. Hey, might at least as honor. I won't allow it. Not doing that would play right into Kashtri's hands. That would not be a win at all. Is it not a stretch to say that everything we've done since regaining Langman has played into Kashtri's hands? We've won before. It was our victory at first. Even though it was painful, you and I, Edward and Kochoy. Without us, you would have wiped out the city. I never once regarded this incident as an unfortunate beginning. I wanted to treat Edward's death as if it was by Kashtri's hands. Would you rather treat it as a nightmare? No. Snake banner. You know you're not evil if you have like a black banner with a snake on it. The nightmare should have finally ended when Kastri died. Is she really dead? Maybe he lives on in Tallulah. A qualified successor will allow him to continue his life of chaos. Tallulah is too much like him. For someone who had no children, Kastri truly received the most suitable seed. If I can tweet Kal'Tsid's further supplications, I cannot deny the facts. He's believing in faction logic or no? There's a conspiracy against Langman, and it reads too much like Kashtri's handwriting. I don't believe it. Where's never been that kind of person? Why is she doing this? You have no choice but to believe it. Tallulah planned all of this. But if she thinks Langman will roll over and die, you'll find she's sadly mistaken. Langman will not fall. I won't let any harm come to Langman. But you also cannot stop this war. He can sacrifice himself. You want me to die with you? Fumitsuki? Are you threatening me? Ah, no, that's not what I meant. It's just that... No, you can't. Only cowards would elevate themselves on the corpses of others. Without you, I wouldn't be able to... Maybe I was a coward before, but not anymore, Fumitsuki. I won't let anyone lay a finger on you. Hey, the matter? He loves his wife, huh? I'll find a place for you to hide. Be it Lifanian, or Sargon, or Sami. You can't go back to Higashi. I sent you to the distant country, to a small quiet town that nobody knows about. I hide you where nobody can follow you. My brother, no matter how much he hates me, he won't chase you to the ends of the earth. I know he won't. I can't live like that. You want me to spend my life alone, Yanwu? You want to torture me with your death for the rest of my life. Won't you remember why your sister died? No, no, for Mizuki. I want you to live. Why, Yenwu? Would you? Fine with it. Die with you would already be the best terrible outcome I can imagine. Yeah, it's still pretty bad though. Or rather, no matter how terrible it is, be a fine ending for me. Don't say that, Fumizuki. I won't be that kind of person. I won't let you do that either. You know, stop me. Being able to stop me from doing what I want to do. Oh no, she has the pencil in that relationship. Fumizuki. Enwu. Always frank with me. Sometimes you won't tell me anything. You finally. I guess we should be kind of back live. Hot film. I say that. I see immediately blank screen again. Fuck me. That looks fine again. Okay. We owe all of this to her. It's fine. And Huichi. Yes, little Chan as well. Little Chan is gone. Be able to see her ever again. Never be able to buy her beautiful clothes and compare her into a work of art. She didn't like traditional attire that much. I liked it. Beautiful. How beautiful she will be. But even if that's the case, even if we said our final farewell, I hope that little Chan can find someplace else to settle down comfortably. That's what I hope. I know you don't want to rely on Lord's Island. I know that you won't hedge all your bets on them. But I want you to wait for a while. And let them do this, Yenwu. If they fail, we shall go together. You don't want to have the blood of your loved ones on your hands ever again, right? If that happens, we'll help you take Toad's life. Then, we will die together. Fumizuki! I want her to live as well. Is this Langman a place that wants all of us to die? I would rather never see them again. I would rather never see little Chan and Tal again and forget about them. I also want them to live on. Just like you. Just like you wanted me to make this decision. Mizuki, if things pass the tipping point, you must listen to my arrangements. Our lives are not indivisible. Of course not, Yenwu. I do not solely exist for you. Everything I've done, from beginning to end, has not only been for your sake. You must see what I'm fighting for. Don't dodge the issue anymore. Look at me. I will stick to my decision. Want to cry? It's fine to cry, Yenwu. No, Fumizuki, no! I'm fine. You know, even strong men can cry, my man. There are people who simply want to rest and find refuge within a city. Why should they suffer needless death? We just want to give them a home. Don't we want all people like us, who have nowhere to go, have a warm place to rest? Did I not simply want to build a little city where everyone can live with peace of mind? Who was Langman built for? It is now. I'm no moralist, Fumizuki, but the closer I look, the more I realize that only one death is needed. My own. Don't be like this. You mustn't. I will have the Shadow God escort you to Sargon. When did Langman turn into this? And when did I become like this? Let's go, free walk. Found a strange Sakas altar in the hub layer. The altar seems to have a strange effect up in the surrounding environment. but we can also leverage it to mount a defense against the enemy. Busting Proto give its pulse waves to the surrounding tiles, damaging both allied and enemy units. Okay, I've seen that in IS2 already. That's how I'm probably gonna look at most of mechanics at this point in the game. Who do we bring? Actually, how does this map look like? Does not look like that friendly to that many melee units. Maybe we place Lapland with him? Honestly, part of me wants to... The Lobsters is still probably better. Part of me wants us to try out some of the units and not really use much after upgrading them. I feel like Lumen, my man, now that he is E2'd and everything, might be a bit more better than how I saved him in my brain. 11:30. Leader. Phantom Crossbowman, I'm glad to see you've returned safely. You brought so many. Are they all our people from Langman? There's so many infected who came back with us. Didn't think we'd meet you here. We can save a lot of lives making full use of Chernobog's resources. This Corsair will be our final weapon to reach Langman. What? No, my leader. Why was Langman so different from what we planned? So many of our comrades died back there for nothing. Hey Jay, how are you doing? Okay, I will stop shrimping. Hope you're having a good day. You had to speak to the leader like this? No, he's right. Many of our dear friends have suffered so much. Enemy left a lot of treacherous traps for us that disrupted our plans. It was a major setback. These NPCs look cool. Honestly, the character design in the Arknights is pretty neat, especially since it's doing its own thing with, like, not sure what you really wanna call it, cyberpunkish, sci-fi-ish, but it is kinda cool, yeah. However, even though our pioneers faced some obstacles, the Union movement will avenge them. I shall see it that your wounds, your sacrifices are made whole again. Worry not. Will be with you always, man. I stop being able to read. I hope so, leader. The person you're carrying, Mephisto? Is he... he is mind-broken now. You're welcome. Oh, sacrificed himself to save him. Didn't he? Wonder what could be my next design. Huh. Don't know how to design, to be honest. Character design is very hard. It's a good question. Honestly, I guess just go with cool character you like or something like that, or put all your interest in. But I mean, in a sense, you have a already cool design, at least with your cyberpunk mask and everything. And hey, you have those muscles on your model. Did you make the design? I did basically make the design for my character all by myself, yeah. To be fair, there's also some flaws that could be probably are not the best character design ever. I would say overall, my model is also, in a sense, a pretty normie anime girl. But yeah, I basically just played around myself. I also did a model myself and just went with whatever was appealing for me at the moment. I did not really plan it out beforehand or had like any references or anything like that. That's right, leader. With no regard for his own life, Faust used his arts to cover our tracks and gave us a chance to escape. By the good ending, Faust did survive, my man. Oh? Phantom Crossbowman, a people of the Union. Faust will live on forever in our hearts. Wipe him down. This will need to rest a while. It's fine. We can rebuild Mephisto. We can fix him. I will have some men take you to camp. Another thing, leader. We lost contact with Counselor early on. We haven't heard anything from her. Don't know where she might have ended up. As for E.T. Squad and Force Nova, they're all... Oh, Force Nova. The unfathomable tragic news. Please allow me some time to myself. Sakas, do not let them near any of our reunion units in the city. How far do we go? All the way. See to it that they never set foot here. Boy. Could they be hiding something? Or have they been digging around? He must know something I don't. Maybe that battle was somewhat transformative. His arts were already exceptional, and he was so talkative. He cloaked himself in his silence. I thought Faust would be the one to survive. I mean, Faust could have easily survived if he wanted to. But then, this is so strange either. Who are you? Who am I? That's a good question. What do you want? What do I want? What do I really, really want? Join you? Make for myself? Oh, it's probably Faust and Mephisto's flashback, isn't it? Fight? Ah, but exalted Ursus. Here, we were supposed to be the last one standing. Looks like the core city is back up to speed. It didn't stop for long. On the upside, there should have been Union taking in a group of infected migrants from Langman. I hope. We may have to change up our strategy. We can expect the city to make a few more stops along the way until the enemy commander decides to announce their plan. Then she'll stop taking in infected refugees. At that time, should Wei and Wu decide to attack, the enemy will redeploy the defensive units. We may be exposed in the process and come under attack. I hope our agreement with Miss Fumisuki will buy us some time from Chief Wei. We're already very close to the center of the core city. She's gonna jinx us. A lot of passages above and below us that seem like they were part of the city's transit system. After the catastrophe, everything stopped working. That does mean it's impossible for the city to function. Oof. Could this be the underground structure that Dr. Calcid was talking about? Regardless, these passages make a good cover for us. The number of enemy guards has nearly doubled in the storage area close to the central district. I've seen much resistance since entering the core city, but once you proceed to the central district, you should expect to run into a lot more reunion forces. How did they actually are not alarmed at this point with how much ruckus we did make earlier? Beacon and Spec Ops teams are already in position. So far, so good. Why do we only have 3 teams working together? I mean, the Beacon and Spec Ops teams both have their own missions. Vidian mentioned already? Man. People literally waited like 5 years till she is an actual character in the game, huh? Leading the Wacken team for this operation. It's one of Rhodes Island's communication specialists. Thanks to Radian, the Wacken team serves as the focal point for our comms in this operation. From here in the core city, we'll be able to communicate with the other teams. It's because of their hard work. Didn't see them. The team always works alone. Outcast, Biden, and Scout who already gave us life in the Challenbook rescue mission. Lead operators leading the Wacken teams are responsible for leading their squads alone, identifying reporting threats, and attempting to resolve them without assistance. Biden isn't as skilled in combat as the other 2 elite operators, but she's a unique talent at Rhodes Island when it comes to directly influencing the course of a battle. We got 3 teams engaging in this assault operation. We don't need Vidian to trouble herself with combat. As for the Spec Ops team, mission also avoids direct combat. So you're not going to tell me what it is? It's enough to know that they're necessary. You'll know the details soon enough. HT makes up a link in the chain of our strategy. That stable structure feeds a stable world. Conversely, a formidable opponent has a tangled and twisted rule structure. Pulling nutrients from every level, making off branches does them no harm. We have to set the roots alight, before they even know we're here. Yeah, we just burn down the city. I think I get it. Be sure you get it all. Doctor? Wait a second. Some distant vague feelings are coming to me. An orderly, unchanging flow with no conflict. Ironclad, they're moving. Union Scar team, let's avoid them and find another way. No time to lose. Dr. Calcite? Careful. What? Attention, operators. Protective gear on. It couldn't be. Was Montes? Are you feeling any anomalies? Oh, I don't think so. It's beyond Montes' arts. Can't rely entirely on emotions, Amir. It's more to feel than feelings alone. Yeah, we have facts and logic. Let's go, liberals. You run your fingers through a head of hair. The first thing you feel is neither longing nor joy. Isn't that? You can go back up to the surface on the depths, Amir. You can. Try, Dr. Calcite. There's a sliver of energy. A strong scent in the air, like... Corpse? No, this isn't a real corpse. Could it be? No. Oh. Why? It's Sarkas. Sarkas' arts. Make with the smell of death? A ritual? It's an ancient ritual that runs itself after taking shape. These are not modern arts. Definitely not a modern tactic. Are Sarkas' arts unique? Yeah! This is very unusual. The Sarkas we know today can't perform arts like these. Yeah. What the hell? How did he find that then? I understand what you mean, Dr. Calcite. This is an ancient Sarkas ritual, not a product of modern science of original arts. We did not study the walk. Our enemy here may be of the purest Sarkas. These are techniques not known to any modern country. It's passed down only among ancient Sarkas and Sargonian nomads. The ritual relies on oropathy infection, and the caster's peculiar understanding of Originum. The chaotic energy is seeping out of the Originum core, spilling out and enveloping the entire block. I can't even imagine how the potent tempest at the center of the ritual would affect a living being. I wouldn't know the difference between friend or foe. Any living thing would be slowly pulled apart by the waves of energy. It doesn't seem useful for modern combat. Just far outweighs any potential gain. Cannibalism. Facing may seem alarmist, but that's how the ritual is called. It's not surprising that the device at the center of the ritual is called an altar, considering how horrifically destructive it is. The uninitiated refer to this as witchcraft. I don't think ordinary Sarkas mercenaries know how to use these kinds of arts. You would have to have extensive arts knowledge and combat experience from Castle to be able to pull off this ritual. And you wouldn't actually need to be a caster, but he is only a Castle Sarkas, and one of the descendants of the ancient Sarkas still wandering around the world. Dr. Calcite, is this a second layer for protective equipment designed to protect against the Sarkas arts? Highly. The amount of energy the ritual is producing exceeds the maximum tolerance of our equipment. Well, with us. The ritual can only be completed successfully in a city lost to catastrophe. Well, bad news for us. Our gear will not negate the effects of the ritual. Its power derives from antiquity, cannot be separated from it. All we can do is mitigate its lethality, destroy it after clearing the area. The Sarkas ritual is not only a challenge to modern technology. It's almost as if it's standing to once again challenge the other civilizations of this world, as the Sarkas have plotted throughout history. It's a metaphor. Yes, but Sarkas' history is more than metaphorical. The Union element guarding Chernobog is not a typical group. I said as much already. Union may very well rely on hubs and neural networks to operate as a single unit on a large scale. But for today's purely push strategy-driven environment, Union would be something of an anomaly. Imagine if Soul could not deal with the infected, with not knowing how to fight Sarkas infiltrated the core city. He would suffer a crushing defeat. Right. Then, let me think. Dr. Liver, Dr. Calcid. Places where the enemy performed the Sarkas rituals must be important locations, or critical transport hubs. Much more familiar with the terrain than we are, he would have mapped out all the paths long before we could. Must have had defenses in place before he even started our operation. The only advantage we have is our intelligence. Well, sadly, I'm very dumb. Well, one brain cell will be enough, right? Right? We know how they deployed, and they know nothing about us. So we move quickly to wipe out the enemies guarding this area. The faster we do it, the safer we'll be. Don't let them alert the other guards. Don't even think about an ambush. We can't waste time here. Right. We'll help with the assault. Okay, I think. The Calcid, look, I think if... Alright. If you don't need my assistance, Dr. Liver. Is this something I can help with? Please help Amir comment the operation. We evaluate the progress of the battle. Roger! Oswaldus, we're moving out! We'll vacate the area after this battle and head to the core city surface. Oswaldus. At least it will be sunny. Sunny? Look at them. This is up to you, Dr. Limer. Let us down. Calcid, we won't see the disappointment again. Never step into the same river twice. Won't be a second time. Even with the same person, the same thing in a different time, we have a different outcome. This world will change. Believe it, though. It makes sense that you wouldn't. I believe it. Dr. Liver, a person like that, I know, if it wasn't this time right now, Dr. Liver would be different. Hey, it's never the same river nor the same man. I know my quotes too, riders. I've seen a lot, so very many. Even if everyone else won't, I can understand. Calcid. Calcid. He had a little more time. I can prove you're not the Dr. Liver that was stuck in the past. This time. No matter how Dr. Liver, have to. Very of the silent one. I like this one. That means maybe we get a few operations without cutscenes. These structures pulsing with a strange energy. What are they? They seem to be byproduct of Sarkas' original arts. Dr. Calcid has reminded us of this before. There's no telling what tricks the Union has up their sleeves. This may be the enemy's secret weapon. Though we've taken all the steps to keep ourselves protected, that thing will still cause harm to our operators, so make sure to keep your distance. Patrua's guerrillas also seem to have taken some protective measures, but there's no way to completely offset the harm of this weapon. Squads have no exposure to the Sarkas' mysterious rituals may suffer heavy losses because of these strange structures. The game is basically teaching me tank them so that they're standing inside the damage. Okay. How do we tank? Put you here, put you here. We want an actual tank there. We also probably would have wanted it exactly the other way around. Let's whip. I think this is a Calcid angle. I just quickly need a bit of DP. Beautiful. And now we should be more or less fine. That is a nice setup. Okay, you will need someone, you know, I want to try out my man more. This is actually kinda bad.
말하기 좀 그런데 내가 일으킨 트러블은 나밖에 수습 못해. 누군가 알아채기 전에 내 시체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
Audio. In a sense, I feel like we're set now. We have you. I guess I feel like this. I don't really want to deploy anyone close otherwise. So we're just gonna switch out Myrtle for Fawns, even if it's a late Fawns. Beautiful. Honestly, actually, since we have the DP, assassinated this man. That's bad timing. Aww. Yeah, I mean, now after this next wave, take this. Why is it always more people? If it's that people. Which skill do I? Oh yeah, I have the 7. Never tried out the 7 slashes actually. If now only someone would survive, so I can see. That is pretty pork. I only used this like E2 before. E2 skill 2. Same thing. Gotta level up. I'm gonna be so banged on EXP stamina tonight. Oh boys, is it time for Patriot? Oh, what the hell is this? I hate this map.
내 머리 위 형광등이 나아갈 길을 비춰줄 거니까. 뭐 안 사라진다면 말이지만. 이제는
We have kinda to cope to a lot of healing there if we use any ranged units here. Which is the question, do we actually want? What is the actual range? Like, tank here and give me Myrtle here for a second. I want to go with this. Oh, you're getting friends already. Let's do this then. We will need to put... Fucking hell, that does not work at all. Okay, we cannot be greedy early on. Not with Myrtle. The other lane that also quickly spawns something. Guess we just put Ines there. I kind of would have loved to put her in the corner basically. Then she could have sniped whoever would just spawn there. I put you there. Myrtle may be there for a second. Maybe you can put Fawns or someone like that there. That could also kind of work. But first... You're here. That is actually... How do we deal with this man, maybe? Oh, there's so much to look for. I cannot look. Okay, I need to play this slower. I'm being an idiot. I should not be skill issued by this. To be fair, this is like a boss node, which is spooky. guess I could ping, not have Nymph on my lineup, but it's not like she would help. I do have Nymph in lineup.
적 좌표의 DMA 설정을 적용하겠습니다. 잠시 기다려 주십시오.
Yeah.
박사, 여기 경치 좋다. 저 밑에 봐봐.
I need all the DP, please. We just put you here for now. That's a bit cheaper. We'll buy some time.
금방 끝난다.
Gonna spill.
간다.
That's not saving me anything if I do it like this. Fuck me. That's not good at all.
이 정도로 멈출 거라 생각하지 마라.
Like, I just banked that I will have enough time to kill this man in the middle. Like, why the hell was it? Put so much pressure from so many different sides. That's not nice, game. Project Red is kinda into. Let's try it once more. Maybe I should look into having overall lower DP cost. Like I have so many other operators actually leveled with that high level. Problem is, I kinda do not get the Myrtle of it all, do I? Let's wait even longer with let's see if we can get away with not putting Myrtle down. Let's put her down. Myrtle would not survive this fight. This is sin. I would like to leave here probably. So also still not in range. Already done, Liver. We'll then get Thorns ready there. Actually, exactly once I'm done. No, this side needs probably more support. How the oh fucking hell. Thorns isn't enough on that lane either. I guess I could put him down, that he is not preoccupied with the buff man, right? When did this game actually become hard? Okay. It's fine. I'm slowly finding the line.
전원, 규율은 제대로 지키도록. 총알 뷔페는 이쪽에 순서대로 줄 서주세요.
That's not an optimal line for sure though.
뭘 해야 하는지 밑에 봐봐. 앞으로 전진하겠다.
Maybe this is where I need another Vanguard other than Murder that can do some. I want this man here. Or
대세에 영향을 줄 수 있는 법입니다.
절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지. 만일을 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데 아름다운
if I put him here though, we're gonna eat so much damage. I mean, if I'm aware and do Project Red at the right moment, maybe. Or already behind.
이제부터는 당신의 말이 훈련.
But she's not doing it. Fuck it, modal time.
여기 경치 좋다. 그치? 자슈 애플파이.
Come on, thank you. Won't forget your sacrifice.
당한 대로다.
I guess give me quick DP, you pay off.
잘 부탁해.
Honestly, then do something like this, right?
휠체어로는
We need to get rid of those bozos.
뭘 해야 하는지 누군가 알아채기 전에 내 시체를 어둠 속에
It's not. Hmm. Okay, this one would be dead. You know, let's just run it and see the rest of this. But I want to redo this.
대사냥은
I
죽음을 구했노니.
I have too much hubris to not want the 3-star and everything.
말해. 내가 당신의 보고를 듣게 될지.
Maybe we don't need Exu all that early.
감히 더
He is pretty cheap support in a sense there though.
뭘 해야 하는지 누군가 알아채기 전에 내 시체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
I mean, this mostly works at least. Shadowbook Warehouse, 1240. All these warehouse and storage equipment. This must be the warehouse district. If we stay on this path, we'll reach the central district. Mamiya, come look, in the warehouse. What is it? Oh, it is just a few corpses. Lines of combat using sharp blade type arts. Made quick work of reunion, guys. Toss them over here. Still going. Dr. Calcid! I'm asking you and the medic operators to take care of the union people. They may have important information. And we've picked up Madame Chan's trail here. Yes, just ask them, where did she go? Bloodstains. She's hurt. There's a trail of blood here, but it stops over there. She got her bleeding under control. She's still alive, baby. Only one person left the scene. Must be Madame Chan. Hold on, Madame Chan. We're coming. Feels like deja vu. Ah, yeah, Challenbock was just like this. But Madame Chan was able to take on a Rogue reunion team all by herself back there. This time, it's totally different. We had a cooperation agreement then. Nothing else. I was only starting to learn who Madame Chan was. Now we are friends or something. But here we are already. New lady? Is that a civilian? Where did she come from? We haven't found their hideout. It's an Ursa's graveyard. Huh? Stay alert, but hold your fire. We're a neutral group visiting the infected, ma'am. We're here to help you. We mean you no harm. You're regular infected. Infected? Puh. I'm Ursus. You want to help the infected? Heh. Bullshit. Don't you know what you infected have done to us? Well, you know, not all infected are the same. I love my racists. Ma'am, we'll keep our distance if you feel unsafe. We'll stay 20 meters back. Come on, you see it all over her body. Look at those rocks. Oh no, I'm infected too. So I'm not supposed to talk to you like that, right? We'll save the infected. All infected should all just die. I should die too. I should die too. If we were not infected, I wouldn't have gotten infected. All you think about is revenge and hurting others. Is that what infected do? Is that what I should be doing? Oh, she lost her mind. Amiya, comfort her, okay? Oh, not now. Let her vent. All the painful memories she's built up over the last month are stepping into her consciousness. This time she faces them. This is a chance for her to pull them all out. You know who we are here? Infected? Infected. Just like you. I've been dead. Infected. Managed to just barely keep themselves alive. Thanks to Union. The countless infected who died here, thanks to Union. But we weren't infected before. They scattered the people of Chernobog in all directions, then hunted us down. It started as a slaughter, then turned to torture. Finally, they dumped the survivors like trash. You know how many starved or forced to death. Welcome to Soviet Russia. Those of us who survived are all infected by constant exposure to original. Every last one of us. Infected. Damn infected. Trust us. You don't have to take us to the other patients. We'll leave you what you need for critical care, and then we're gone. Trust you. Ursus sent you, a young man. If it really was them, we'd be dead already. It's you! Yeah. SID code. Look like I see it? God. Explain yourself. It's been a while, Amir, Dr. Calcid, and Dr. Lyra. Okay, see now that is BM to level me up, if not even 3-star. Back into the mission we go. Maybe we do ignore the left lane. It seems the most stable lane to me, in a sense.
간다. 그림자가 흔들리고 있어. 미끼는 정했어? 너무 기다리게 하지. 누군가 알아채기 전에 네 실체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
So I put you down.
녀석이
Maybe we create a Myrtle here, see how it goes. I feel like she dies though. I probably really should have tossed somebody else in Suoli, to be honest, for this.
작은 변화 하나까지도 놓치지 않겠습니다.
We could put Myrtle down here as support. Second, maybe.
기다리게 발밑을 봐봐.
모두의 행동을 제압한다. 그거면 되겠지.
이 정도로 멈출 거라 생각하지 마라.
Maybe she is on her own.
간다.
명령해라. 이 공격은 예상한 대로다.
여기 금방 끝난다.
Who died? Project Red died. It is what it is.
만일을 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데.
That is not a good situation to be in.
파노라마 뷰 중에 뭘로 하고 싶을지?
There's more coming. We can maybe Project Red there. Oh, it's too late.
간다.
I need more support than just fuck me.
팔, 눈, 혹은 다른 무언가를 희생하면 상대의 머리 몇 개와 더 바꿀 수는 있겠지.
Okay.
실패의 대가를 치를 생각인 거야?
Replace you with Lapland, I guess.
마음대로 해. 팀장은 텍사스더러 하라 해야지.
Sorry, no Texas in this castle. I'm sure you can. Maybe at one point I really should also try leveling up Texas. This probably not as good as anything I have at this time in day, but I do like my Lapland, and she misses her Texas.
앞으로 전진하겠다.
Maybe I should have put her one more forward in that case, but yeah, let's try to just Lapland this. Oh, we're saving some DP.
뭘 해야 하는지 본토는 숨길 수 없어.
모두의 행동을 제압한다. 그거면 되겠지.
Actually,
이 정도로 멈출 거라.
maybe what we can do is compromise. Let's do something like this now.
소용없다.
Project Red. Fucking. Oh, this might be over.
뭘 해야 하는지
Or not.
찾아보았으니까 간단하다.
Beautiful.
만일을 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데 아름다운 인간 세상이랑 지옥의 파노라마 뷰 중에 뭘로 하고 싶겠지?
Let's get a murder there for safety reasons.
당신의 보고를 듣게 됐지. 베르스 데오 몰렌테.
Okay, this lane is so messy. Wait, where did I leak? I leaked there. Fuck.
배송.
So that'll be that hard, right?
안심해.
Mostly who do I have when I come to the party? What are there for 4-star vanguards? I kinda need... Okay, need is a strong word. I guess I could also been cool. It's kinda leveled anyways. Kinda same-ish. I think Vigna is actually good Vanguard, right? Maybe I should... I need more 4-stars anyways for IS-6 at some point in my life. Okay, surely this time.
빛이 부족하다고? 괜찮아. 내 머리 위 형광 나아갈 길을 비춰줄 거니까. 뭐 안 사라진다면 말이지만.
Honestly, maybe we can get away with something like this now. Wonder if it... That might be too...
나쁘지 않은 배치네.
Okay, you not survive this long enough. Fuck me.
지금이 비친다.
Okay,
면목 없습니다.
we do Saria there. I'm sorry. I just sent you in to die. But hey, I am the brilliant doctor, what can I say? And I'm so glad that they removed the stamina cost every time you fail the stage. Now, that is quality of life right there for stupid people like me.
출발 전에 장비를 점검하도록.
Maybe do what you...
저 녀석들이 재난을 낳고 전쟁을 일으킨 원흉인가? 뭘 해야 하는지 발밑에 봐봐.
What, yeah, I would say yeah.
녀석이
Okay, what if we... Actually, I guess I should put you here next time if... There's surely not gonna be a next time.
각자 위치로.
Honestly, one of them being that might be big help. Oh fuck. I cannot look after the left lane. Why is the stage so tight? Maybe I'm just not seeing the line that I'm normally supposed to be doing. But there's so much stuff happening on all fronts, basically.
어떤 변명도 받지 않겠어. 총알 뷔페는 이쪽에 순서대로 줄 서주세요. 뭘 해야 하는지 잘 알고
Honestly,
있어.
maybe wait a second till
명령하지 마.
maybe it's worse.
너무 기다리게 하지. 누군가 알아채기 전에 네 시체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
How did you get behind? That is spooky. Wait, put you here.
저희에게 맡겨주십시오.
Now we'll need Lapland basically there.
나쁘지 않은 배치네.
And next up is Fawns with some project that basically scarf.
꿰뚫어버리지 마! 뭘 해야 하는지 잘 알고 있으니까 너무 누군가 알아채기 전에
Oh, nobody's coming this way.
실체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
We can still wait a second.
널 지금 비춘다.
This.
말이 좀 그런데 내가 일으킨 트러블은 나밖에 수습 못해.
We even do this. Guess we'll see which side is. This side will be desperate.
얘들아 포기하지 마. 모두 날 따라오도록 하이 볼티지 버라지.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Can we just do something like second?
이 정도.
Yeah, they're gonna wait. Just do it like this.
다음에는 휠체어에 비행 추진 위치의 약발이 해볼까? 발밑을 봐봐.
Okay, now we should be kinda stable. Famous last words.
저격 위치 기능 서식 확인.
I could try killing this man, I guess.
모두 날 따라오도록. 젊은이 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
내가 말하지. 명령해라. 토키바라. 이게 바로 이베리아의 데스트레자다. 희미하게 빛나는
Have a skill to equip. Oh.
깨달음이 있었다.
See, the game is that easy.
너무 기다리게 하지. 발밑을 봐봐. 금방 끝난다.
That's kind of insane to me that yeah, I did not really put down any healer. The only thing is Samia.
모든 것은 질서에 따라야 한다. 섭리에 반하려 한다면 누구라도 용서치 않겠다.
B. When we never look back. Okay. Give me Nymph again. Maybe I should also give me Soli. I like him more.
제 미약한 힘으로
How is the map actually looking like?
하겠습니다.
I mean, this is kind of straightforward. Okay, I don't see how anything could go wrong. God, explain yourself. You know, he did listen to a few too many speeches and thought like, maybe those infected have a point. Time to take over the world. Must look exactly like a reunion member, huh? So you know each other. Right, so everything this Kauto said was a lie. You and Reunion have always been on the same side, isn't that right? Did you find any food? The people in the shelter don't have long. What more do you want from me? Let's get you to someplace safe first. Stay away from her, guard! I'm staying back. No, things might be hard to explain. We have to be careful. All the Ursas here became infected of no fault of their own, and they've had a tough time. Most of them are already on the verge of mental breakdown. All it takes is someone to push them over the edge. We've had it tough? You psycho murderers, sadistic freaks! Because of you. Look what happened to me. Look what I've become. If you don't leave right now, the devils will find you. You'll be handed over to you, Union. But your troops have completely pulled out of this area. If you're caught, I can save you at that point. And just let me die. Would rather die than watch you monsters run rampant. No. I feel like at some point maybe you could learn some empathy. It's not like... I guess there's some people that probably are mentally ill enough to choose getting infected on their own will, but yeah. What about gorillas, or the so-called Aegis of the infected? Are they any different from the rest of the Union? Yeah, without them, we'd be dead already. Tell me then, right now, if they're just trying to do the right thing, why are they still with the Union? Why do they do this to our homes? Why aren't they rebelling? Why aren't they walking out? Why did they do all this even though we've been spat on, persecuted and killed? Why didn't your great guerrillas fight back against the patrolling devils? Why? I watched them. They used their own hands to whip. Whip and tear, let's go, they're playing Doom. Patriot can't be everywhere at once. Patriot has to command his forces to defend the sanctity of life. Something has gone horribly wrong. But as long as the guerrillas still continue to pass through this area, I can assure you that a truly wicked individual will not set foot here. That is the difference between Union's Sparks and Patriot's guerrilla warriors. Patriot and Sarkas as a whole are much more disciplined than the Union's ranks. Where are they then? Why aren't they here? And they left. The other infected were so much worse. So cruel. It's not their fault. If not for the guerrillas, they never would have turned against us like this, right? It's a sort for revenge on the guerrillas. Woman is blaming everyone else around her in her life, huh? The guerrillas did the right thing. And as you said, some may be trying to take revenge on the guerrillas. They gave you a chance to survive, so the Union is retaliating against them. That is all. No, they did more than that. I might even say they're defending your dignity. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw the soldier telling the others to call you by your names rather than your numbers. Isn't that right? And the reason they left us alone was so that we could help you when they are away. Chernobog has already been cut up into many pieces. There are some places that the guerrillas are stationed, but also many where they are not. No one can maintain discipline, then, if you want to survive, you can only depend on us. And that's even assuming we survive. Mia, do you believe what I just said now? No. Oh, this girl. Look, he's the Union. How can you believe anything coming from the Union? What about me? Am I supposed to buy into the bullshit now that I'm infected? Look, the people who said wanted to murder us, aren't they the Union? Now that I'm infected, is the Union suddenly going to take me in and treat me better? How the hell am I supposed to know who's who and which of you is going to kill me? I mean, I guess fair question. I mean, I think we can all agree that the Union are just mostly murderers, so how about try your luck with the people that do not immediately try to do bad things to you? Union, all of you, should just... Here. Calcid? Don't get worked up. Calcid? Calcid, we should keep moving. Why are you here? You, of all people. Are you trying to eradicate the Union completely? Woods Island, you really know better. We are trying to stop World War III. How many World Wars did this setting have? That's a good question. Forget that for now. The Sarkas Mercenary Patrol is going to pass through this warehouse soon. We don't deal with them, or at least hide, and they're going to find us and take us away. Not to mention the regular Union patrols. We don't have much time to find supplies. That's why so many are starving and short on medicine. There's a lot of death among the people of Chernobog. Amir, Dr. Calcid, also Dr. Lyra. I really hope you can trust me, or at least find somewhere to hide. God! Affected Ursus woman? You mean me? Affected Ursus woman? I have some honest questions for you. Your accent. You're from the capital of the Empire, aren't you? The way you speak, it's so old-fashioned. Educated. I was a copyist at a university before. It's all gone now, thanks to you infected. Alright, do you trust the man behind you? Or infected former employee now with you? Is the employee? Woods Island's function is helping innocent infected survive in a combat environment. Whether or not you're an innocent remains to be seen. However. Slash. Monster? Dr. Calcid! What are you doing? What is... I thought I'd see a day when Monster was after me. Is today a cursed day? Today might be a cursed day. Okay, stream should be live. Stream should be live. What about him and Vichy? Did he go along with Union and their crimes against humanity? Calcid, I'm insulted. I can only rely on the words of eyewitnesses and victims. You can't just drop the Amir skin like this. It is so pretty. It is so nice to see them like doing all that stuff for her birthday. It's cute and all. But yes, I'm also too poor to afford it. Right? Or I would need to speedrun more stages in this game. But man, it's also that other Mia, I think, that I surely will have one day. If I'm wrong. Give only your side of the story. But what she says is also... It's in a different position. You have power. You can use violence. It doesn't matter what you did with that violence. I felt it. Amir, it's the Sakas. Targets are getting close. Couldn't, but he... Did he? Or did he not protect you from the Union? Did he? You unlocked it Amir around chapter 9. Oh. That's not too bad then, actually. Oh no. That is dangerous knowledge. Did he or did he not effectively keep you safe from their aggression? Dr. Calcid, patrol is here. It's not the guerrillas. You can't, don't let them... Not making any sense. Confident our actions are well within the ethical parameters of Ursus. You see, I'm not breaking any laws right now, and I studied the trolley problem for 200 years. It was you who made the accusation against him. He did go out regularly about this time. Dr. Calcid, let me stop the Sakas, or at least let me get them to go someplace else. I need an answer. Speak. I will never know the truth. 24 meters out, in a straight line, very close. 22 meters. Monster. Dr. Calcid. No, he didn't. He didn't do anything wrong. But that's one way to make it better, I guess. At least nothing I saw. Amir, Doctor. Put on a good show. Thank you for your time. Darn it! Dr. Calcid! I knew it! Let's go, Doctor. Our next target is you and Sakas patrol team. Coming too. Guard, was it? You're wrong about me, but I'll protect you. I'll get your revenge for you. I'll pay for what they did to you and my family and the common people. You all pay for all of it. Blood for the blood god. Man, I love Ruvus Mantis. She seems like a nice psychopath. Games of the Faint.
어떤 해명도 받지 않겠어.
I mean, what's going on? Do Sakas souls aren't being harmed by the ritual structures? Oh no. Damn it. Are they even getting more fears after being exposed to that stuff? That's gonna be annoying. It all makes sense now. These mysterious Sakas rituals really do have a different effect on the Sakas. How do we do this then? We cannot really tank them anywhere where they do not get souped up. Right, that will be like future sliver problem. Why do I pull Holy back? Might be Monster Angle on the upper lane for sure. Why is this not deployable? Put you here.
뭘 해야 하는지 잘 알고 있어. 절만의 냄새까지 감출
I
수
mean,
없지.
guess nothing is coming from the upper lane or so far at least. I'll put you maybe here for now.
휠체어로는 철골 위에서 드리프트를 못할 거라고?
I wonder if I can out-heal the damage. Means me. We will see how it goes. How hard could this be?
저격 위치 내가 당신의
Does not take damage and coming into contact with a pull save and attacks that deal arts damage. Actually, I guess what I can actually. Maybe what you're supposed to do is something like this. Do
말하기 좀 그런데
not have ranged attacks? Maybe that's what I should have been doing. Anyways. Lesson learned. We can probably cope to this a little bit.
리더 제타슈 애플파이.
Yeah, okay. They're not that bad actually. Suddenly, I'm realizing game is kinda easy if Exits are shooting everyone down for you. Honestly,
모두의 행동
might as well.
그거면 되겠지.
Okay, there's just also normal mooks coming up that lane.
명령해라. 소용없다.
자슈 애플파이.
This was so much straightforward compared to the last one. Maybe I really just had a skill issue. Mitchell has no effect on these Sakas, but our Sakas abilities aren't immune. Why? But they didn't look like they were with the gorilla team. Strange. Smontes, thank you. I'm going on patrol. Don't thank me. Like Amir always says. You don't thank people for doing their jobs. And my job is killing all the people. Effects of the opathy inhibitor will take a while to show, but for now, you should be feeling a lot less pain. Take the medicine back to the others. There isn't much, probably only enough for one dose, but it will help with acute symptoms. They come to help us. I'm sorry, but we can't help you much more than this. We have to defeat the leader of the Union before we can do anything else. Also, if the Union takes into a full-scale riot again, I think we won't be able to handle them. All those things I said to you, I wasn't like this before. Yeah, see, the infection just makes people full of hate, but yeah, gaming the infection. I used to hate you people, but now I'm like you. Everyone hates me too, and now I realize maybe that's some unfair hate. I very nearly killed him, but I thought his help might already be dead. Every time he lets us go find supplies, someone died. I thought for sure that was proof he was working with the Union to toy with us. Even though we're already infected. Does the Union really hate the Ursus so much? There's some bad blood for sure. People don't need much to indulge in the ugliest side of the nature. Just giving them free rein can contaminate every part of a city. Dr. Calcid, you scared me? Mia, should be letting these games get the better of you. Just once or twice is enough. Spoil our plans if you waste so much time talking. So, Dr. Calcid, as she lied, were you really going to kill me? I didn't lie though. Hypothetically, not every infected is so honest after they've been hurt. I've acted on impulse before myself. Of course not. Which island operator? It was the over all others. Let's call it a form of psychological treatment for her. You know, I knew you would not get traumatized by almost being put into life or death situation. You could handle it. That's basic employee training 101. Naturally, the way you and she responded will prove the innocence. But that look on your face was so dark and terrifying. I really thought you were going to do it. That was way too convincing. It's fine to me. I wouldn't do it, but I'd like to make people think that I would. You know, it was just all an act. Puts knife away. Dr. Calcite, you really pushed it. No more terrorizing, guard. Fine. Don't worry, guard. If she did go too far, I would have stepped in to stop her. Yeah, you can trust your superiors. We value every last single employee here at Woods Island. Or did spike your emotional state? Should I help you recuperate? Oh, no need. It'd be awful weak if I needed the mere treatment after just that. After all, what I really worry about is the little one standing by the door. But even that's looking better. She and I sorted things out. I get it. I still can't let go of the times he split a person clean in half with the sweep of a claymore. Excuse me, what? You kinda elaborate on that one? That's gonna be with my whole life. Oh, I know the incident you're talking about. God, did you know she saved 4 civilians' lives during that operation? The military was testing weapons on them? She killed an abandoned weapons-grade experimental caster they bought from a Sargon slaver. An entire batch of casters had a pituitary gland surgically removed. Okay, now you know, it's time. Once a stream, we are learning something. What the hell is a pituitary gland? Pituitary gland or hypophysis is an endocrine gland in vertebrates. In humans, the gland is located at the base of the brain, protruding off the bottom of the hypothalamus, but control much of the body's endocrine systems. Sealed in part of the Salaturica depression. You know, fair enough. They did funny lobotomies to themselves. The glands are replaced with an original device that kept them moving without input from their own. What the hell? Okay. You know, maybe Osmandus was justified. Who knew? Well then. Only Osmandus with a unique fighting style could destroy the experimental infected organs. She did nothing wrong. So that's what happened? God, I think you misjudged Osmandus the same way that young lady misjudged you. Yeah, there's a life lesson here. You know, if you see someone splitting someone in half, they probably have a good reason. What you look like, and any rumors going around about you, anyone's first window to your personality. No matter what you did, they'd be looking at you as reunion first. But if you never got past the surface, we'd never know anything, let alone learn to trust. No one tries to find the truth. No matter how hard we work to sow its seeds, it won't germinate. And anyway, Osmandus is right in front of you. Why don't you just ask her? Ask her? What do you want to ask? Osmandus' sewer is scary. Not like that. She won't know what to say. Osmandus, what are you here for? My mission. Like I said, getting revenge for my family. The time for sad Osmandus' backstory. I'm done asking, but I don't even know what I asked. I was angry at Azazel before. Now I was rude to Osmandus. What a mess I am. You trust Patriot. Tell us about Patriot and his gorillas and about the Union. Pretty sure Dr. Calcite and Lara here can make sense of it. Only reason there's anyone still left alive, but so many Ursas were able to make it to Chernobog. Because Patriot and his gorillas, and the people respect them. When the gorilla fighters were around, there was peace. Nobody dared to raise their hand against anybody else. Not only did they hand out supplies and resources, but they even worked to make the locals' lives a little better. Patriot was going to let me leave the city, but I decided to stay to see how things turned out. I overheard him talking to the leader of Azazel. I think even if it's all an act, he's at least working hard to keep up the act. Also, Mr. Scout died there to protect me. He respected Mr. Scout. Scout was the operator who sacrificed himself in Chernobog. Scout! What happened to Scout? Why can't I remember? He died. He... This emptiness. Is that him? Scout. I forgot again? I just... The terminal. How could I forget again? Gonna research. Old man with white hair bought a charred, blackened object. Couldn't stand after seeing it. The old man nodded and left. Dr. Kelsey didn't see anything, only patted my head. Oh, Scouts. Scout. Scout is gone too. Scout was the one who didn't even have a shadow, wasn't he? He the one who came back even when everyone else died? Wasn't he the one with a never-ending story? Scout. I searched the logs. Scout made me a bow. Oh, that's a toy for little girls. I don't play with toys anymore. Isn't he like 13? Why did Scout die? Why? Osmontes! Give me your hand. Close your eyes, Osmontes. And so the lead operators aren't that different from my teammate. Dr. Leiber, I've got something to say. On your rescue operation, Scout led a recon team. He never knew you like you are now, but he said he knew you before, like Ace. He held back the Sarkas mercenaries to save my life. Knowing Scout, he could have easily gotten out if he wanted to. He told me to tell you something. Right, I remember it. He said he would never forget fighting by your side. I can't wait to have actually Dr. Beck's story in 5 more years. I'm lying. I mean, I know there's plenty in the game already. I just need to get there. He also wanted you to stop being a commander. But things being what they are, I think he probably can't just sit by and watch. He sacrificed himself to save me too. That means I've got 2 elite operators' lives on my shoulders. Mr. Scout said they didn't die for any one person. Died for an idea. His team did. So did mine. So I decided to look into a union, and to see where things were going and how I could help Rhodes Island. I saw the guerrillas had their own idea, a firm, poor conviction that they were fighting for. They were a little more savage, of course, but they never found joy in violence. That's what I saw in them. The union was supposed to be about liberating the infected, and the guerrillas were there to exterminate their oppressors. They'd exterminate those who enslaved the infected, those who threatened the common folk. All of them. Oh man. It's because of Patriot. Patriot had taught them, led them, and protected them. Before Patriot set out from Chernobog on a mission, I had a talk with him. Just how old is that warrior? He still shared some of his boosts with me. It was the first time anybody treated me like that. Let's go, alcohol, the common language. He'll indeed be much older than you think. If you heard the legend about him leaving Ursus. How old is he? How old can people actually get here? He led an anti-elite division out of Ursus. Great Rebellion proved to be fertile ground for all sorts of things that otherwise would have been absurd. The truth is, there aren't many of the other soldiers he led out of Ursus left. The clashes with the Ursus regulars must have cost him a lot of men. Most of his guerrillas are fresh recruits, people who volunteered to join when they fought in the Northwest Tundra. Their battles, their prestige, and their ideals all won them recruits. He used to work well with the leader of the Union, but for some reason, maybe related to the burning hate the infected have for the people of Ursus, things turned out like this. That's what it is. Everyone alive today suffers catastrophes, madness, and death. All kinds of suffering that this world heaps up in them. Tatiana, I remember your name is Tatiana. That's right. Suddenly heard. What's that? 3 days ago, you tripped trying to run away. No better a while ago. I'm Ursus. I'm not like whatever your race is. Rude. Ursus are much sturdier. You know, at some point, she will learn to not be racist. I'm glad. I look pretty nasty. Yeah, I'm doing a medic over this job without any training. I've got a lot on my plate, Dr. Calcid. Understand? Medic didn't come with you. I bring him up. Sorry about it. I can tell by the look on Osman's face what happened. He lost a lot of people, but Rhodes Island fights on. Getting the impression that you don't know the core cities on the collision course of Langman. What? Oh, are you talking about helping the Union forces at the Battle of Langman? Moving the core city is Union's only play. I heard about that. The core city is broadcasting Ursa's identification code. Eh? What? Hold up. No way, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, you know why we're here. What's the problem? Next to Woods Island and Gesture for quiet. Well, at least they do have their own sign language. Nothing. Been talking so long. If Patty and his mother are as good as you say, why is there a Union running amok here in Ursus? Because the Union shouldn't be doing this. Huh? God. I think you would be a great help to our operations since you're familiar with both the local infected and the Union. Would you be willing to rejoin our team and then perish because you are just a generic NPC with a generic name? And it, you know, it is rough for you if it's just called Scout or Guard or Medic. Oh, but you can't leave yet, can you? Right. Sure you can tell just by looking at me, right, Amir? Sorry. I know I'm about a decade older than you, but sometimes you make me feel like a kid. You need to blame yourself. Say Woods Island will honor your work. But you're in a very dangerous position. God, if the Union falls here, your work to save the infected and maintain the basic living conditions will become much more difficult. You're not all worried that could come to pass? No, I'm not. Because the Union has Patty it. As long as he's here, the Union won't fall. A lot of guerrilla fighters left camp and gathered up. I think that's because he may be back already. If he's here, I believe the Union can still change. The Union lacks the impetus to change. Looking at the evidence, Talula has certainly not devoted herself to the cause. Chillbox Core City, the wounds of Chillbox back there, and the Earth is infected. You can forget that the Earth's third army is still out there waiting to act. It will make everything drastically worse. But I know the Union is relatively strong. Well, to be fair, without their leadership, what would they be? There are few things Woods Island can't handle. This is one of those things. Woods Island is a corporation. Dr. Calcite has been very clear about that, time and time again. I believe in Boston, Mr. Scout. I believe in Patriot. I know. Aren't you mad, Amir? Why should I be mad at you? Or things you can't do and things we haven't done? So much happened these past 2 weeks. We've all changed a lot, man. It has been like basically only 2 weeks, huh? We're not about to turn on each other because of the infected. I think all that happened in Chernobyl and what Garden Knight saw were the same. Correct. Still can't stand hurting people like that. No matter who's doing it to who, I won't stand for that. Patriot wants to clean house in the Union. I have to stand with him. With his men, with all the Union members who believe in Patriot. We do not consider your new way of thinking to be a threat to our interests. In fact, we encourage all our worlders to learn more about the outside world, seek out their own goals, build their self-confidence. Our ideas are constantly changing. Thank you, Dr. Calcite. Amir? Oh yes! You can also contact the doctor later. Did I have to give out my phone number just like that? How am I gonna sleep at night? Happy to be of help. So my responsibility is at Woods Island. Mia, Dr. Calcite, will you be more important? I wouldn't put it that way, Guard. It's more important to decide for yourself what you want to do. And personally, I think that any of us would have done the same in your position. People make different choices. If something is important to you, it's important. Hope you find a place for yourself among these Ursus like you wanted. Hope you can protect those deserving of protection. Why are you looking at me? I'm not. No reason. Just thinking. Oh yes. Regarding your pay, I'm afraid your work here doesn't support a salary. Sorry. Also, Guard, please do tell me. Patriot betrays Talula. What happens then? That won't happen. Patriot trusts Talula deeply. Now, what about the other way around? Dr. Calcite? What if Talula betrays Patriot? What if I told you we encountered the Union commander Fosnova? By any objective measure, are responsible for her death. Dr. Calcite, what are you saying? That's Patriot's daughter! We fight Patriot. It would be the worst case scenario. It's what the puppet masters would want. If Tyler really is turning a blind eye to, or even allowing the infected to harm innocent civilians in spite of Patty's stance, Reflect's no longer just turning a blind eye. A lot of infected will make Patty into a target. Those who don't know the truth, those who let their hatred get the better of them, and those who want to. Man, I can't wait to fight Patty after that much hype up he got. I have to tell Patty it. But Woods Island? Will he be your enemy? I think things will turn out like this. It's not an obvious step for Union to take. But a measure of Post Nova. Us, we Union and Langman too. We can't let anyone else slip through the cracks. Doctor, we still have a lot to do. Just thinking of what comes next is making me tired. But before that, we have to find Madame Chen. And, most importantly, the leader of the Union. She's the cause of all of this. Right, Team Mantua 2, come in. The captain has determined the Union's communication method. It's primitive, even artificial looking. As a person, she's just about done clearing the area. But the guerrillas though, they're tough. Do you eliminate them? For that, we're not here to eliminate them, or often butcher each other. We're not here to stir up internal conflict. We should oppose those who misled them. Now? That's a question, I'm good. Actually, not now. The spirit is rotten, but the fabrication of a backbone still remains. Take it away or fake it and watch him crumble. That's what he might have done at first. Dolores is a step ahead of us. He steered the conflict and fanned its flames. I originally thought that she had gone mad, but this is poison, not madness. They're getting played. In fact, the people of the city will surely rise up. Dolores gave them the chance to intermingle and build bridges. They must still have a queen on the board, or she wouldn't be so bold. I firmly believe that she wants to destroy the Union in the most dishonorable possible way. This is the poison that we must neutralize. All this hinges on what Voltvockers T decides to do. Looks like we successfully infiltrated the core city. Because what we do next can hardly be called infiltration, Dr. Leiber. Now we just sightseeing, let's go. As I said when we started, infiltration is only about 20% of our plan. Get to the core command tower in the Challenvator area to halt Challenbox's movement. You have to go through the Central District. Now, the enemy is now powerful, not your run-of-the-mill Union, not the Puda Saka cell zones. Union's running low on leaders. We have murdered a lot of them. Let's put W aside for now. As a tactician, you should be more concerned about this than Talula, Union's tyrant. Infected guerrillas of the Northern Plains have fallen in the hinterland of Ursa's 4th Army to the northwest. This is its formation that has only ever had one leader. Ordinary resistance fighters get slaughtered. These guerrillas were able to turn the tables on the butchers. Local stakeholders could request mobilization of a division or two to knock them out. It would be taken as an admission of incompetence to the generals and the state council. The war raged for so long that the infected hiding out in the zoo came to call the guerrillas the Aegis. The Aegis of the infected. Yeti's God was one of its subsets, and its members did not solely consist of infected. Exiles, the fanatics, the maimed, elves. Wait, das straight up elves? Maybe I should actually look at the ways of my operators. I haven't my operator Durwin and Sakas. Guerrillas did not fight for the infected alone. Sounds familiar. Oh? Just say whatever came to mind. Just like Woods Island, yes? Just before, Woods Island will benefit from your addition, Dr. Leiber. I thought you wouldn't appreciate that. But I didn't. Yeah. I love it when my hot cat girl GF is angry at me, yes. Want me to web remind you, Dr. Leiber? Oh no. But no, I don't think there's anything wrong with what you said. The unexpectedly apt analogy, the guerrilla fighters also tossed only one commander. There's only that one commander. Yes, Doctor, this guerrilla force is another sort of Woods Island. But their leader? No. Dr. Leiber, prepare yourself well, or you will regret it. One of our objectives is to clear a path to the Central District to the bridge in the Challenvator area. For your own safety, I still hope you and Amiya will not face them. But if this is all inevitable, then I can only repeat what I just said. Prepare yourself well, Dr. Leimer, before you face him. Please insert the numbers of your credit card right here so we can level up your characters. You must prepare to face these gorillas. Rarely offer my advice to others, Doctor. But that is Patriot, built for Casti. Still, another block. No, I have to tell Patriot. If Tyler lets these people strike at the gorillas, then the gorillas will kill by their own. Patriot is the only level-headed one left in the Union. Where do you think you're going? You, suckers. What picket are you with? And what business do you have in the Central District? Explain it to me. Oh, or maybe you're with the old Wendigo. The prey went right up to me on his own. What did you learn, weak little infected outlander?
모든 것은 질서에 따라야 한다. 섭리에 반하려 한다면 누구라도 용서하지 않겠다.
Time to beat up some suckers, I guess. I still don't get why some missions are just lower level recommended than others when they are in the same chapter and everything. Okay. That is not looking fun. And I assume we have nice suckers that get buffed up again. Stained.
자, 함정에 빠지게 될 벌레는 누굴까나?
Would maybe Ines there for now? It might be a gambit. Or put her there, because, you know what, yeah. It's basically the first time.
듣고 있어.
Honestly, cutting the annoyances out early
뭘 해야 하는지 누군가
would be kinda neat.
내 시체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
You could have someone like Thorns basically who punish them if they wait too long. But now it doesn't seem unreasonable. Give me a murder here.
얘들아, 도와주러 왔어.
명령해라. 이 공격은 예상한 대로다.
다들 이쪽으로 와.
That might be a problem. He will perish, right?
공포는 숨길 수 없어.
Do something.
다음에는 PTO의 비행 추진 장치를 달아볼까?
This was. Guess we can put men here and then they cannot just walk to us.
만구의 흑해를
다들 이쪽으로 와.
All tiles. This is the only safe tile. Could make that work. Or we could be.
지정된 좌표에 도착했다.
There's no reason to be that close.
만일을 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데.
Colleague deals art damage, base arm attack. Don't take damage, okay. Gain attack rate.
뭘 해야 하는지 누군가 알아채겠지. 기능 소개 확인.
My man.
실력 발휘해볼까?
Okay, but this should be overall just a straight up mission from here on.
예상한 대로다.
베르스 데오 볼레테.
Being able to quickly get rid of the buffers is so nice. really are truly not needed anymore.
너무 기다리게.
Guess I could put more support on this lane for some reason.
조금 긴장되네.
공포는 숨길 수 없어.
물에 고정된 형태가 없듯 전쟁에도 정해진
It's also my small self-confidence to actually... Oh no, it's a hard mission again.
어떠한 과거를 보내오셨는지 짐작.
Oh, we get roadblocks. I love missions with roadblocks. Oh, I do see. That is spicy. I mean, we can block off the tile, right? Probably want to basically block off this one. Guess we'll see how many we get. Probably would love to block this too. Block this. Have them boot to this or something like that. We will see. Stained. I have 13 vote blocks? Jesus Christ. Okay. That kinda screams I should early on generate a lot of DP. This is it's an annoying line. I'll probably put Ines there for now. I put her like this or further back. We put you here for now. I might regret this.
와, 어머 다들 이쪽으로 와.
뭘
I
해야 하는지 잘
might already be regretting this. Jesus Christ.
발밑에 가봐.
서둘러.
Would just block this off. I feel like he would start going this way first. Block this. And block this probably.
서둘러.
Would block this and this. Guess I would rather want them to go like this way, but we are eating up a lot of vote blocks. Fuck. Okay, put maybe sus the Fawns. Maybe put a Soli there. Put something there.
속전속결로 끝.
That worked out very fine. Could put you here. Not sure if it makes it better or worse. Let's just put one block here then. Maybe this is...
미끼는
Put you here for now.
너무 기다리게 하지 마.
Did she... am I going quick? Did Ines always only have one block maybe? Maybe she did.
발밑에 가봐.
Just use for her to hitting stuff normally so super quickly. I would love you to be in range of the actual bow so that buffs. What, this maybe? That seems more agreeable.
다음에는 휠체어에 비행 추진 장치.
Okay. Now if we actually clear them, we can just put a vote block there. Never clear them.
너무 기다리게 하지. 공포는 숨길 수 없어.
내장 해제 확인.
How do we? I guess we make them all come to this lane, probably. It might be easier to defend. And this is fine for now. Need to think about this lane too at one point in my life. We can knock this off. Maybe we want everything to go to this. Then we're missing also out on having here. I need to move to remove that
하마터면 잠들 뻔했네.
and put someone down.
작은 변화 하나 한치도 안 되는 촛불일지라도 만구의 흑야를
Okay, take this away from you. Oh fucking hell.
이제부터는 당신
Am I going crazy? Does he also only have one block?
나이프
Is the enemy moving block from?
아직 예리함이 부족했다.
Spy attack target movement speed. Enough. And we're missing a boss unit, kinda. I do enjoy that they brought back the wood block mechanics, though. It is kinda nice to make your own labyrinth.
적 좌표의 DMA 설정을 적용하고 있습니다.
Maybe put you here.
잠시 기다려 주십시오. 얘들아,
연민은 전부 버리도록.
Put you here, maybe, so we can still cope. Sieve and Malt.
아마도 사과야. 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
Right, that is a problem.
곳은
발밑을 봐봐.
다음에는 휠체어에 비행 추진 장치를 달아볼까?
Close. What's the priority to close off first? I feel like this lane is kinda fine for now. I might really
간단하다.
wanna put someone else than her here to hold this lane though.
확인.
It's huge. Take this away from you.
다들 이쪽으로 와.
Quite sure where he's actually going. Take this away from you. Take this away from you. I mean, ideally I would them all to this, right? And let's start setting up bullshit there.
이 해충 녀석이.
That's gonna be not great. Can I? Give me a phone, see her for a second.
그건
공포는 숨길 수 없어.
말하기 좀 그런데 내가 일으킨 트러블은 나밖에 수습 못해.
This is what we call a problem.
리더 자슈 F 다들 이쪽으로 와.
But we can close this off too now. Now we have just one lane to hold. This is optimal, maybe, maybe not. We can also kinda just move them around a bunch if need.
상황은
Sure. Um. Gonna get saved. Yeah, this is not safe. Such.
사과야. 오늘도
공포는 숨길 수 없어.
How do we set this up? I mean, we kinda would want phones there, so maybe save the space as long as we can. What looks like here.
내가 말하지.
I mean, honestly, try to get rid of
한치도 안 되는 촛불일지라도
the buffs like this.
만주의 흑연을 몰아낼 수 있으리니.
와, 다들 이쪽으로 와.
오래 걸리지 않을. 하늘은 염을 보호했고 대사냥은 중생을 구했노니.
This kinda works.
리더 자주 애플.
발밑을 봐봐.
한치도 안 되는 촛불일지라도
사과야. 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
Why did they give you so many roadblocks? I wonder what the intended solution kinda was. But hey, it worked. I love having one choke point. Who knew?
대로의 싸움이었습니다. 완벽하군요.
The horn has been sounded. Something I like having one choke point. The idea that we basically... This is gonna be artillery bullshit or something, right? Hey, huh? How does this work? Those are oranges. Why is the yellow loop? That probably makes sense. Stories. Box Central District, 120. Radian, this is Calcite. We're on the edge of the Central District, 410 meters out from the warehouse, 1767 southwest. Are you in position? Is the operation going according to plan? Unimpeded? The situation and the crowd seems to be in line with our expectations. Union has deployed the guerrilla fighters at hubs throughout the core city, and stationed Union regulars or Sarkis mercenaries elsewhere. It would be unwise to spread the defenses thinly across the entire map. We'll gather their elites in a few key locations. That's what I would do if we were leading the Union. Dr. Calcite! Oh, you want to speak to me? Amir? Patience. I do too. You're on a mission. Next time, okay? Oh, okay. Radian, I have Amir here for you. Right. Radian, this is Amir. Kind of a Vader is Radian. Well, we saw how Amir and Rosmantis reacted. The younger person loved Radian, but she may be a little too warm and friendly for adults. The lessons have the most trouble with her. Why? The need to self-actualize tends to conflict with Radian's persistent marvelous. But okay, now I understand all the fan art I've seen about her. She is sus mom, huh? Generally avoid putting them in the same team. You should check the manual for such details in planning. Right, I saw Radian, yes. That's correct. No, that's not a standard tactic for guerrilla fighters. It's more like a military. Yes, like the doctor said, Radian, Union has mixed things up a bit. You can still see the shadow of the Earth's military here. If undergone strict military training, yes, that's likely. The core network of the Union's personnel could be infected to have received Earth's military training. They're the only ones who could get up such a large group of infected. It's clear that this battle won't be an easy win for us. Oh, I'm fine with Mantis and I. All the world's island invaders. We all wanted to be here. That's okay, Radian. I've got the lion and the Calcite with me. Alright, Amir, it's time to begin. Right, okay. Radian, it's up to you and the Calcite. First things first, we have to make good use of our comms. EMA 4, activate your equipment. Radian, it will take Osmandus 10 minutes to cast her arts. During that time, we cannot lose comms for even a split second, unless we determine that we have to disconnect. Continued use of Wisdom arts will cause you discomfort, and if the nausea becomes unbearable, you have to immediately take the supplement I formulated for you. Moderate distance is a side effect, but you know, you don't need to walk straight on a mission like this. It won't harm your nervous system, but it will massively drain your strength. Careful not to overdose. After the first 10 minutes, you can take intermittent breaks, not overexert yourself. Asking a lot of you, Radian. Osmanthus, all of the enemy's messages will be sent to your portable terminal via Radian. Heal them and lock them. Should the location change, you cannot lose them. Seize their feelings and lock them again. Reach out of your body, Osmanthus, and picture yourself roaming the city. I understand the seeds. Yeah. I know. You have your work cut out for you. If anything anomalous happens, I will stop your casting. The instant you feel any pain, let me know. Osmanthus, I'm going closer to you. Yes, I'm ready to. I'm scared. Mia, don't be scared of me. I won't. I'm not scared of Osmanthus. You won't be scared? Touched foreheads. You're stabilizing Osmanthus' emotions. You may not want to look directly at them, Dr. Lyra. Otherwise, for any but the most tragically afflicted warriors look directly at the expansion of the essence of Osmanthus' arts. Can't mean our little bunny? I figured you'd realize it sooner. Or that you already knew, but hadn't indicated as much to me. Yes, Dr. Lyra. Mia's battles, both physical and mental, have been far beyond what any human being should have to endure. What have you done? 2 or maybe 3 would be okay. More people to share the burden, the better. Dr. Lyra, I'm not talking specifically about a memory or battlefield experience. This refers to demands in both responsibility and physical ability. If you'd like, you could hold Amir's hand to share the burden. Let's go. Oh, come on. We're gonna help our bunny girl. No, not today anyway. If you have another urgent man, would need to buy them precious time. It's her birthday. We cannot make her do this. Pharmaceutical company investigates the root cause of a problem, adapts to the environment, allocates functions appropriately, looks for a breakthrough. Our target is smaller and more precise than a conventional battle. Small technical assault team's work is closer to surgery than it is to firefight. What the warmongers can do falls within our area of expertise. Woods Island is going to take out the enemy command in the core city. All our objectives center on rooting out the cause of this disease. But even if we excise this cancer, if the cause of the problem remains unknown to us, it will not be fundamentally solved. Lyra, I do hope you will give this due consideration. Who are our patients? Normal infected versus who were infected? City. And where is the cause of this disease? We've discussed how Reunion is not maintaining the city's communication networks. It has become clear that Talora deliberately kept original clusters from the catastrophe in the city to maintain a state of chaos. That will massively disrupt our communications, while Sasku buying things. Our most advanced equipment will not function under these conditions. But now, thanks to the lead operator Radian, we can make use of the otherwise chaotic airways. She knows how to handle the radio with her 4 hands. Leaves us with a direct, reliable method of communication and a tactical advantage. One advantage is enough to. So the runners carrying megaphones. Warriors use these antiquated methods to carry intelligence and orders and encrypted messages. We have yet to properly map the movements of these runners, but Osmanthus is working on it. Transmission may not be instantaneous and are limited in range, but it is the most stable and disciplined method in a hostile environment. Can you guess what's wrong with this method? Squad can survive for this set. Correct. Real commander's location is hidden. What do you do in that position, Doctor? Speed. Correct. Now we focused our thinking. This is another technical advantage. Doctor, the arts Osmanthus is releasing will show us the location of every runner in their patrol routes. She will expand her consciousness and capture every physical structure within range. At the same time, our mental state will grow increasingly chaotic. Amir is working to flatten those emotions. Radian is the core of our communications. With her arts, we can communicate unimpeded for a short period of time. We just need to wait for Osmanthus to finish her part, then we go. For now, the guerrillas know nothing about us. They are completely unaware that we are targeting their communications or that we're able to work against the ancient Sarkaz witchcraft. We do have our methods, limited as they may be. After striking the runners, the guerrillas will respond. Within half an hour, they will have new runners working. They will be hardened against further attacks. They will be on high alert and not have weaknesses to exploit. What's more, we have exposed our positioning and tactics, putting us in a difficult situation. Well, just quickly kill them. How hard could it be? However, we only need to execute a single surgical strike. With that one blow, we'll force out their command unit. The guerrillas won't be expecting another infected Spec Ops team. This is a tactical advantage. I'm more concerned with implementation. Will it work? How did Chen get to all of this though? I'm not going to exaggerate. Dr. Liva, even for our 3 tactical advantages, we are more likely to fail than succeed. Then why do it like this? Because anything else would be less likely to succeed. You know, the odds are low, but they are not zero. And we love gambling here at Rhodes Island. Osmanthus should have started to search. Hold your breath and good luck. First, I found 3. Osmanthus, you okay? Come here, a little closer. What? The ear. I'm running my finger over your ear like this. You can hear it. These are just fragments of your imagination. You've seen it all before. 5. I can count to 5. And wait for 6, 7. And okay, I hate myself. It's fine, I'm appealing to this younger audience. Doctor, are you afraid of getting hurt? Huh? These 3 teams will split up for the fight. Each will be responsible for enemy teams and crippling their runners in a different sector. I cannot give them a chance to get the word out. Each of our squads will also redistribute their power projection, which I've already planned for. Don't worry. As for you, you're with me. I worry. Me? Yes, security specialist. You can be with us, I think. Guerrilla's equipment is of excellent quality, similar to that of the Ursus military. They keep to discipline and tactics even more harshly and effectively. Sarkaz, Ursus, Liberty, and other races are all united under a single banner. You're safe only under my protection. I don't want Osmanthus to kill you by accident. I don't want Amir to destruct herself trying to protect you. And Vidian, you haven't even met. You can cause trouble with me. Wait. Osmanthus? Vidian, stop Osmanthus' connection, now. Amir, I'm in this state. But Osmanthus, the scene I reached out to was stable. Nothing strange was happening. It shouldn't have. It's falling? It's looking at the sky? Or, well, she totally disassociated. She's finally free. Lost. She's lost. She's falling. Body temperature dropping. Shortness of breath. Sharp decrease in endorphin levels. Does she need an injection? What she needs is a hug. It isn't like Radiant using supplements to replenish her energy. Osmanthus adds more of a balance inside her body, but not an entire biological one. Checking steroids to increase hormone production can seriously disrupt her endocrine system that could result in a failure of her inhibitor functions. You left me? Why? I have to. Why did you leave me? It's very bad. That is not an excuse to indulge my incompetence. Dr. Liva, I will not resort to emergency measures that cause permanent bodily harm, no matter how effective they may be. Osmanthus' problem is not biological. She's the only one who can solve it. You know, either she dies or she pushes through and develops ego. Osmanthus. Osmanthus, look at my hand. Dr. Calcid. Look at Dr. Calcid's hand. My hand is stroking your face now. Look, Dr. Calcid is here. Look at me. Osmanthus, Calcid doesn't have much time to stay with you. Neither does Ami. Outcast, Misery, please, or anyone else. But for now, Ami and I are here. Pushing Osmanthus, walk forward. Yes, Osmanthus, over here. Walk this way, on the deck. It's very hard, I know, but Osmanthus, this is the deck. You can step on it. You won't fall through. This is Rhodes Island. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. I know. Her breathing is stabilizing. She just needs to be reminded that she has friends. Let's go. Doctor, Calcid, give me the data. Okay. Radiant, connect Osmanthus' terminal. She's okay. I'm sure. Do it. Second. 7. Man, they just skipped to the 6. They knew what they were doing. I see. Osmanthus is standing now. The consciousness is peaceful and harmonious. Aww. It's like a fluffy basket holding her dreams. You're fine, Dr. Calcid. Basket? It suits you. Oh? You're turning wet, Dr. Liver. I didn't want you to see that. It's okay. Okay. Again, Amiya, let's go forward a bit. I can feel it. What? The Calcid. I found them. All of them. Ready. Yes, thank you. And thank you, Amiya. Don't thank me for doing my job, Osmanthus. No need. No, I love saying that, don't you? Man. Amiya's putting in overtime for sure, though. But you took me to the bridge and to the mountain. And the clouds were so pretty. It's a long road. Let's go, Amiya. We can go down. Radiant, split the connections. You can take 5. Mia, Osmanthus, keep the channel clear. Okay, now. Raiden, Dr. Calcid, Osmanthus. Time to fight. Looks like you have something on your mind. Tone is much softer than it used to be. Not what you're thinking. But if you'd like, I can be harsh. But why is she always like this? You know, I can be your tsundere if you want me to. Tell me about the kid. You were very lucky back there. Taking a step back, it may be that Osmanthus likes you. Controlled her outburst. Otherwise, you would have bitten off your own tongue watching Amiya and I guide her, seeing the manifestation of her arts. Osmanthus was born in a lab. She did not suffer the same tragedy as most experimental infected. She did not die from the increasingly cruel experiments. The project moved forward. She gradually crushed the entire facility. Okay, it slowly makes sense why she wants to take revenge on her family, huh? Lab did not destroy her. She destroyed it. Her arts are tied to her mental state. The group that found her and smuggled her towards Island has made it clear that Osmanthus does not exist. I know what you're thinking, and no. The force of coercion, I would never allow an individual who has been through death to become an operator. Osmanthus herself chose responsibility, training, and companionship. Her subconscious arts use is causing constant damage. Cast operators decided to train her. She had no major faster than the others, as she had to major faster than the others, which she fortunately wanted to do. We didn't want to abandon her to the wilderness. We did not want to inject her with suppressants. We certainly didn't want Voice Island to be reduced to a heap of pulverized shrapnel. Man. No, she deserves to be so powerful in IS. The solution was our last resort. We have to train her to use her arts rather than indulge or imprison her. She's like Amiya in some ways, and unlike her in others. Elaborate? Then let me finish, please. Sorry, it was time to give the player 3 choices. They're alike in that they will both fight to the end for other people. For how they're different? No Amiya ever wanted to make enemies, even when forced to do so. She fights back her tears, reluctantly destroying her enemies. But Osmanthus? I could say, Doctor, that Osmanthus, she enjoys the bloodshed, I get it. Who doesn't? She's never given up on a mission. Faced with any situation, she handles it appropriate and wins. That is our simultaneously reasonable and incomprehensible annihilation specialist for Osmanthus. She's an elite operator for no other reason than she met the standards across the entire battery of tests. Operators who feared her came to know what she was really like, and ultimately put their lives in her hands. Because she protects them with all her power. I've placed won the respect of our people to leadership of her team. Osmanthus fought for the respect. We hear the expectations and exceeded them. But there are practical considerations to her participation here. Other operators with detection are similar to Osmanthus with different casting conditions. Nothing would work. Osmanthus can do more than just locate, you've seen the way she fights. Dr. Lyra, we allowed Osmanthus to join us up because she is the best operator for the job, because she believes as much herself. Her arts are also enough to help Amiya and I face the leader of the guerrillas. Attribute of Union. Venus. Dr. Calcid, the abandoned trolley station behind the foreign restaurant side. The gate of number 4 secondary school, 3rd floor of the town hall clock tower. Oh no, it is time for the trolley problem. Acknowledged. Copy. I go to the town hall, Dr. Calcid. Go to the Force Secondary School. Doctor, move. I help you, Command Dr. Calcid. Precisely. Osmanthus, Ami, and I will deal with the runners. And you? Lyra, you will command our 3 units and slow the guerrilla fighters. Remember, we target only the enemies we can target. Once the guerrillas regroup, we fall back. Here to complete our objective, but entertain some fantastic idea of a direct fight. The guerrillas gonna get gorilla'd, let's go. This will be a protracted battle. We could suffer casualties, or even total defeat. That happens, we could be facing a new dark age for the infected. You know, only small pressure here, but if you lose on this day, you know, world is just doomed. It will be the darkest timeline. The best possible outcome for us could be that the command squad does not appear. Let's wait for the command tower and the generator area, leaving the unit infected to handle their own problems with the infected. But he won't, not this guerrilla commander. He won't lose control of the battle and watch his team fall apart. It's not faith alone that keeps his people together. He has the strength to live up to his name. After this battle, if it all goes well, we will commit everything to a conflict with the command squad. We'll face down Bullfrog. Let's go. He is getting gassed up so much. With a shield guard, cast the advance of enemy troops by making themselves more likely to be attacked. Okay, but... I mean, I get that this is a problem. I wonder how much damage she will do. Okay, let's first deal about our lane. How much do we push back? I think this is probably appropriate. Put you here. Now, should I be spicy? Also, you could also do just something like this. It's on the other side. I like this. If we ever in theory get to actually shoot this man then. Okay, I do not... This does not spark joy on the other hand. He deals a lot of damage. We could put monster there. We already moving? Maybe we just do this then. Oh, this leads... Okay, that makes some sense then. That is a good shot though. I should actually look this lane, but the Creed. I like my Creed. We might be able to remove him in a second. Put Thorns here if we can, when we can. Oh fuck. Okay, that did not work out. Never mind. Did we just start very early with Exu there? Okay, this was beautiful. But it sparked joy.
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
박사, 여기 경치 좋다.
Do this.
만일을 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데 아름다운 인간 세상.
That might still be kinda too slow, huh? Maybe not.
철거 위에서 드리프트를 못할 거라고? 다들 이쪽으로 와!
But here's healing for now.
이 해충 녀석이 누군가 알아채기 전에 내 실체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
모두의 행동을 제압한다.
내장 해제 확인.
And now they should all spawn in basically her range and she should be able to lead them, right? It's actually that easy. Beautiful.
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
다들 이쪽으로 와!
You have everything I would ever want, huh?
뭘 해야 하는지 잘 알고 절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
Also puts someone like this. What's so Lee like this? How did they move? Did not pay attention. To be fair, you are just that. No. If it's working, why change anything?
알겠다. 움직이지 마라. 그러면 서로 수고를 덜하게 될 테니.
It's the last spawn, it's beautiful. It is so nice to just burst down tanks. I probably were never supposed to be just able to burst down with one operator. Let's see, do the story. Or it has more annihilation.
자,
That's an
함정에 빠지게
interesting route.
누굴까나? 저 녀석들이 재난을 낳고
It's
전쟁을
also
일으킨
an
원인인가?
interesting route.
미끼는
Hey Musty, how are you doing?
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 공포는 숨길 수 없어.
People murder here. Probably. If you're the actual fighter.
까지도 놓치지 않겠습니다.
Alright, nice to hear. I'm doing good.
감히 어찌?
Now, this is where I feel like could either. Oh, what if we just phones this lane basically?
오래 걸리진 않을 거다.
Probably should have put him there though then. Okay,
만수의
this.
그대를 몰아낼 수 있으리니.
말하기 좀 그런데
발 밑에 다가.
알겠다. 소용없다.
뭐
You know, it's all easy peasy lemon squeezy.
월급은 제일 먼저 받아갈 거니.
Gain significant increase attack speed when inspired. Right,
리더
fuck me.
제일 먼저 스펠 로큰롤.
Okay, we actually do the insane thing of actually putting down a healer. Do we want monster?
몬스터, 날 따라와라.
다들 멈추십시오. 이 길은 통행 금지입니다.
Okay, what else do we want? Did I actually answer you? Maybe I have the memory of a goldfish, but yeah, I'm also doing fine. Story is still honestly, dividing this chapter is so nice. It is nice to see more of Osmanthus and Amir. It's also insane for me that Raiden was basically been introducing the story like 5 years ago.
리더 자슈 애플타임.
And hey, I'm good at video games, and I swear I never struggled with any level so far.
최적의 포진을 생각하는 다행이다.
Honestly, might as well.
앞으로 전진하겠다.
I love eating people with Monster. I should have gotten her. That is my biggest regret in life, not pulling for Monster.
정해진 형세가 없다고 하였습니다. 이토록 비범한 전술과 결단력이라니.
No story at all? Let's go.
어떠한 과거를 보내오셨-
I mean, I still don't think we're gonna beat episode 7 today. But maybe we can finish it this year. What do you think about the new skins are so pretty, but have you considered that I cannot afford any of that? This is also very do not have many. We can still shoot down from there, basically. Want to lane hold immediately there, though, kinda.
미끼는 정했어? 너무 기.
As has to do 21 challenge chases. Okay, I could be doing that. If I would have the time for that. Also, I should probably still save that for pulls, though. I am moving the goalposts, but yes. Who do we put on the front lines? I do like my man.
작은 변화 하나까지도
We should get. Maybe I should have put him actually there to just deal with. I'm regretting my life choices. Should also just murder. This seems like a longer fight.
얘들아, 도와주러 왔어.
Fuck it. No wait. What this would be a melee? It's not a melee tile. Okay, I did not do a mistake. All according to Kaikaku. Could do something like this though. We don't need healers where we're going.
철골 위에서 절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지. 앞으로 전진하겠다.
다들 이쪽으로 와.
That is also annoying. Just realized.
말하기 좀 그런데.
이 정도로 멈출 거라 생각하지 마라.
Okay, I lied. We might need healers where we're going, but just for this platform, basically.
아치 유닛 충전 중. 다슈 애플파이. 저격 위치 확. 내가 당신의 보고를 듣게 될지 생각해 본 적 있어.
Yeah, I guess we're fine even if one buffer is alive, right?
아마 실력발휘 해볼까?
I bought V. Let's go. I mean, they are so. I really like the Amiya one. I think it's not the for the standard Amiya though, right? So I would need to do more story to justify that. I mean, yeah. Actually, I should buy. I'm using the wrong skill on him. I should, but do your thing, slow. Excuse me? You cannot just pop in like this. Actually, you're fine.
너무 기다리게. 절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
I mean, it's at least peak to getting rid of Shieldman, I guess.
하이 볼티지 뭐라지?
If he's not dying.
적용합니다.
Famous last words. Anyways, it's time for Nymph to die. Goodbye, big cat. It is the cute. Just I did not realize that her skin has. Okay, that skin is so cute. Let's fucking go. Look at the scope. I loved it all. Aww. Beautiful. And it's waiting now 5 minutes till this starts moving, thank you. Where's the last man? Where did you get that skin? You get that skin from those, you know, those side story things that are not actually missions, but you need those consumables to unlock. You get it from one of them. I kinda prioritized getting the operators and the cool skins instead of unlocking everything in order, since I did not read to most of them anyways. Is this time to fight Patty, man? Is it time? Probably not yet. I think they would probably leave him for the end of the chapter, and I guess the chapters do get longer. That is... Wait. Where does... Okay, I need to also defend this because this leads us there. That is annoying. Okay, we have 2 choke points. Choke on these nuts or something. That is gonna be pain though. How do we do? Right after firing, I feel like if something goes through here, it is so true. But if we're here, yeah. Which means yeah, do stand at annoying positions waiting. Put you here.
휠체어로는 철골 위에서 드리프트를 못할 거라고? 와, 아마 사과야?
That's also annoying.
잘 부탁해.
I think on one side we maybe this is where we can't see it.
몬스터, 날 따라와라.
Was das even goddamn mortar, man?
뭘 해야 하는지 잘 알고 있으니까 내게 명령하지 마.
말해. 무장 해제. 확인.
I feel like this side should be kinda not safe. Fucking hell. They have AoE damage, don't they? Fuckers.
상황은
와, 아마 실력발휘 해볼까?
Okay, that's slightly annoying.
앞으로 전진하겠다.
만일을 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데.
이 정도로 멈출 거라
I-
생각하지 마라.
I should have seen this coming. Put. Fuck me.
승전 중.
Okay, I do not like those mortars.
역할을 다해라.
I do not like these mortars at all. Jesus Christ. This is all going according to Kaikaku.
뭘 해야 하는지 잘 알고 있으니 절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
조종이 소리에 의하여
포기하지 마.
Generate everything instantly. Jesus Christ. Don't have enough tanks for this. But just wait him here for a second. Just phones this.
오래 걸리진 않을 거다.
Don't put. Just put her like here. That's awful.
다음에는
이 정도로 멈출 거라 생각.
I hate this stage so much.
기다리게 하지 마. 밑에 봐봐.
알겠다. 이 공격은 예상한 대로다.
How am I even coping to this? But yeah, this is not gonna work long. Yep. How do we deal with the mortars there? Like, there's literally nothing we can do other than taking the hits, right?
준비를 하도록.
Guess I really just should wait with putting Xayah down somewhere where she can eat all the hits.
화살을 시위에 건 이상 더 있겠습니까?
듣고 있어.
연민은 전부 버리도록.
I will die if I mean, I don't have to. Put you also here.
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 발밑을 봐봐.
Okay, now that we have all the DP we would ever want. Put you here, put monster there.
철골 위해서 드리프트를 못할 거라고?
몬스터, 날 따라와라.
Something like this, have Xayah on this.
한 번 더 묻는데 아름다운 인간 세상이라
Just kidding already. I should have waited.
하고 싶댔지? 하이 볼티지 벌어지.
So I need some DP quickly.
앞으로 전진하겠다.
Now everyone else I will drop down will be kinda coping.
생각해 본 적 있어?
응고되어라.
Hey, that is still an AoE range, is what I'm. Oh, fucking hell. I should have just pulled her back then.
와, 어머 사과야. 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
Actually, do this start. Like, what I need to do is actually kill them quickly here. That's what I'm not doing. This was that bad problem.
포기하지 마.
Can we sneakily put down some support? Let's put you close. Like this.
룩 운.
You maybe here, put you here and hope you can tank a few of those.
이동합니다.
This kinda works.
여기서 기다려 영혼을 피안으로 건너가리.
포기하지 마.
Kinda.
피와를 의료 프로세스 개시하겠습니다.
The game is evil.
사과야. 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
한치도 안 되는 촛불일지라도
That is a stage of all time. Oh fucking hell, no, we
한치도 안 되는
Okay,
촛불일지라도
we're getting there, we're getting there.
어디서 길을 잘못 든 거지?
Is there anything I would want to change? Maybe this for sure.
의문에는 해답이 모든 규칙에는 해석이 있는 법.
Let's cope again. Assume I kind of want to concentrate more on just this, but I think the mortars do just spawn straight up there, don't they?
전원, 전투 태세로.
박사, 여기 경치 좋다. 그치?
듣고 있어. 뭘 해야 하는지 잘 발밑에 봐봐.
Do this.
아름다운 인간 세상이랑 지옥의 파노라마 뷰 중에 뭘로 하고 싶겠지? 하이 볼티지 뭐라지? 다들 이쪽으로 와!
I put her already out as insurance.
너무 기다리게 하지. 뱅크는 숨길 수 없어.
That helps a lot, I think. Okay, we started modeling. Think here for a second.
정진하겠다.
And once we have more DP, we put down Kite Seed with Monster. Or if we stop being able to hold this goddamn lane,
하는지 잘 알고 있으니
which might be actually pretty soon.
수 없어.
혼란 속에선 이놈들이 감히 어디?
지정된 좌표에 도착했다.
It's gonna get hit from there. I don't have a good position for it. Let's protect this.
다음에는
And now we cope.
한치도 안 되는 촛불일지라도 만구의 흑해를 몰아낼 수 있으리니.
I should also have shot down those buffers. And we did not really need her anymore. This is gonna suck more.
길은 통행 금지입니다.
말해. 제거 확인. 다들 이쪽으로 와!
상황은
리더, 제일 먼저 불러줄 거라 믿고 있었다고.
Hey, you're dead, my man.
베르스 데오 몰레테.
I mean, this kinda works. Like I said, I do not have really... You are probably the tankiest unit I can put down. So we wait till we have you on cooldown and could have somebody here targeting this. We actually made this. I don't need to think anymore. I'm free.
상황은
2 damage is pretty neat sometimes, huh?
리더, 자슈 애플파이.
Easy. Nobody would ever struggle with a stage like this.
모든 것은 질서에 따라야 한다. 섭리에 반하려 한다면 누구라도 용서치 않겠다.
Submissions. Okay, we can probably do one more and then end the stream. This should not have Stormy. Make good use of neural interference landmines. Wait, there's new mechanics? Okay. Amok Person deals heavy damage to enemies in the surrounding tiles and amplifies the damage. Love vulnerabilities.
속전속결로
This fighting force now helping Reunion has experienced countless wars of all shapes and sizes, and use equipment and tactics that set them apart from any other Reunion troops. We need to use some extraordinary measures to counter the heavily armored units. Interference mines will explode upon contact. Yep. Or interference mine. Okay, maybe I should not have clicked with this. This is why to take advantage of which arts of our operators can damage any enemy's nervous system. Some of us call them interference mines. So someone has to step on them first before the original arts inside can become effective. You'll be able to put them to good use, right? Surely. Honestly, this seems very straightforward, which is a dangerous thought. I'm gonna start coming from here. Fine with me.
있어.
박사, 여기 경치 좋다. 그치?
Oh, they have... That is... I see. That is something. Oh, this should probably be... If we can handle this for like 20 minutes.
그거면 되겠지.
실력 발휘해볼까?
누군가 알아채기 전에 네 실체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
Oh. I'm getting kinda overrun quickly here.
말하기 좀 그런데 내가 일으킨 트러블은 나밖에 수습 못해.
움직이지 마. 그러면 서로 수고를 덜하게 될 테니.
뭐 제일 먼저
Okay, now we will fully just ignore the oh fucking hell, small mortars. I fucking hate everything in life. How do we do this? I want someone here for sure.
실력거리.
I want someone there for sure too. And then
혼란 속에선
I would love
사소한 것이
someone punishing you,
대세에 영향을
existing,
다음
and then just put down Savia where I fucking don't have enough.
하늘은 염을
Let's time this.
공포는 숨길 수 없어.
Almost at the boss, oh no. But then I said he won't have time for the boss today then. Well, next time. But high is that boost. Oh, fucking hell. That's a few mortars. Okay, do this.
우리에 응하여 울린다.
Do like this.
앞으로 전진하겠다.
No, use mines.
감히 어디?
벨 로큰롤.
I'm doing the mechanics of this game right.
포기하지 마. 금방 끝난다.
We coped through this. I feel like maybe at this point I might be getting carried a bit too much of how powerful my operators are versus the tactics I should be applying. But hey, we can do one more though. Oh fucking hell. Hell no. Okay. Let's suffer.
사냥 시작한다.
Boop. Okay, in theory, we just have to defend 3 lanes. Like, how hard could this be? Looks at Impulsive is just here to probably buff the enemy, isn't it? I mean, we can tank here on both sides. Maybe we will be fine.
물기는 정했어?
And you coming down the middle lane. Coming down the middle lane. Vada quick.
앞으로 전진하겠다.
Oh, yeah, that's one not far enough.
발밑을 봐봐.
That's Future's me problem.
말하기 좀 그런데.
That's a lot of doggies.
트러블은 나밖에 수습 못해. 아슈 애플파이.
We have basically monster there.
지정된 좌표에 도착했다.
I should also maybe get Myrtle down. This is where I wanted. Yeah. And maybe deal with this man. This is probably the weakest lane I'm having.
도와주러 왔어. 다들 이쪽으로 와.
Okay, so Lee, you got this for a second.
멈추십시오.
Oh fuck!
이런 금지입니다.
Okay, my bad. Sorry for thinking I could just tank where I want to tank.
이놈들이 감히 어디?
He's not doing it.
간다. 간단하다.
That is not good.
이놈들이
Yes, how about that? It would be nice to know beforehand where air units just drop down, not gonna lie. But hey. One more attempt and I probably should get going.
전원, 규율은 제대로 지키도록.
I mean, could be super aggressive on this one.
듣고 있어. 뭘 해야 하는지 절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
Maybe this is where we actually want. I feel like, honestly, thinking there might not be the best, or maybe it will be the best. We could just ignore this thing fully. We will just have to put down something though.
이 해충 녀석이
말하기 좀 그런데 내가 일으킨 트러블은 나밖에 수습 못해.
I'm sure they can handle themselves.
내 시체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
베르스 데오 볼렌테.
That is beautiful.
지정된 좌표에 도착했다.
Just have something like this. I do still have plenty of fuels to call down.
모두의 행동을 제압한다. 그건
발밑을 봐봐.
Really the same thing would not happen to me twice.
말해. 내 상태도
Exactly. It's that easy.
뭘 해야 하는지
This is doing surprisingly well, just being on her own basically in that corner. No power creep in this video game. Right? Off. I swear to God. Or what?
토끼가 이게 바로 이베리아의
모든 걸 알아채기 전에
하이 볼티지 버라지.
Thank you for your services. See, we don't need to play the gimmick. We just need to know that it gonna drop down behind us.
박사의 지위는 정말 배울 부분이 많네. 언제가 활용할 날이 올지도 모르니까 잘 기억해둬야겠어.
And then it is actually, yeah, it's probably a good point to stop then. I will do more story sometime this week. I'm not exactly sure, it's not on my schedule, but I think I can do another Arknight stream sometime. I would love to finish chapter 7 at least before the end of this year. So look forward to that and thanks for watching. Let's see, there should be plenty of people streaming this game and doing the IS and being probably good at it. Oop. But yeah, I will also, what will I do for the rest of this week? Even if it's holidays, Liver does not know holidays. I will stream some Chaos Hero Nightmare tomorrow. And then on Thursday, I will also play a video game that is not a gacha game, which I know that is a spooky thought. But yeah, all have a nice evening and probably nice holidays. It is like the Christmas time. Bye bye.